So, as many of you know, the Grammys took place last night. It was the 67th annual Grammy Awards, and I don't really watch award shows like that anymore. I mean, I tune in from time to time if somebody I like is performing, but for the most part, I feel like all of it is just for show, and it's just not real. And by not real, I mean, I just feel like it's really all just like a smoke screen. Because most of the time, especially with the Grammys, the artists that you feel should win don't, right? Like I could go down a whole rabbit hole with this, but that's actually not what I wanted to talk about, right? So what I wanted to talk about is what occurred before the actual award show even took place. And that is the red carpet fuck up that went viral in regards to the Associated Press reporters completely disrespecting and disregarding a legend like BabyFace. Now, for those of you who have, lived in another galaxy, Kenneth Edmonds, or as most people know him by, as BabyFace, is a legendary singer, songwriter, producer, all of that. And, he's written songs like Whip Appeal, I'll Make Love to You by Boys to Men, Take a Bow by Madonna, and Can We Talk by Tevin Campbell. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. I could literally sit here for days and go over the legendary biography that is BabyFace. But he was on the red carpet when he was stopped and interviewed by two numbskull reporters who decided that midway through the interview, they got bored and didn't want to talk to him anymore. And before I spoil it, I'm going to just shut up and show you the clip. Take a look.
Really at the forefront. Can you talk about just this new trend that we're seeing in R&B where we're seeing more of a fusion? We're seeing people blend the genre with pop, blend the genre with hip hop and rock as well.
Yes, I think it's interesting.
Chappell.
You guys want to do that? Go do that.
So sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. Hello, how's it going, Chappell?
Yeah, that right there, that pisses me off on so many levels and actually adds to one of the many reasons as to why I don't tune into these kind of shows. That is beyond disrespectful right there. So Tweedledee and Tweedledum over here decided to interview BabyFace. And listen, I know that they have names, but listen, if you're going to disrespect and be disrespectful to this man, then I could be disrespectful to you. I mean, it's only right. It's the way of the universe. But these two lovely idiots decided to ask BabyFace a question about R&B, right? And how I guess it's changed over the years and how different it is now. And, before this man, who's made more hit songs than they've probably been alive, can even get a sentence out to answer her stupid ass question, one of the reporters starts fangirling over another artist that shows up on the red carpet. And that artist is, I believe, Chappell, Roan, I believe is how you say it, who I believe was nominated for a Grammy as well. Now, I have heard of Chappell Roan once, and it had absolutely nothing to do with her music. I'm going to give you a pop quiz. Matter of fact, I'm going to give you some homework to do. I actually spoke about Chappell Roan one time in one of my previous videos. Let me know what video that was in the comments. I'm going to give you guys some homework to do. But anyway, regardless of who Chappell, whoever Roan is, the fact that you were fangirling so hard over this person that BabyFace himself peeped it and said, hey, you know what? Would you guys want to talk to her instead? Because I can see that you guys are kind of having an orgasm over here, and I can see I'm not really the one you guys want to talk to, and removed himself from the interview. That is crazy to me. It's so crazy that I'm gonna let y'all see it again.
Really at the forefront. Can you talk about just this new trend that we're seeing in R&B where we're seeing more of a fusion? We're seeing people blend the genre with pop, blend the genre with hip hop and rock as well.
Yes, I think it's interesting.
Chappell.
You guys want to do that? Go do that.
So sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. Hello, how's it going, Chappell?
That is wild, man. The fact that y'all pushed away a legend like BabyFace to interview Edward Scissorhands over here is insane to me. And listen, I just know that there are going to be people out there that will say in the comments, well, what's the big deal? It's not that serious. He's a professional. I'm sure he sees this kind of stuff all the time. And that thinking right there is the same kind of stupid ass trash mentality that those two pathetic excuses for reporters probably had. The one reporter to the right wasn't even paying attention to what BabyFace even had to say. She spotted Chappell Roan from the moment she pulled up. BabyFace wasn't even there to her. She was looking past BabyFace. She was so excited, like a little girl in the candy shop, to see her that she started squirming in her dress so hard to the point where homegirl in the black had to nudge her a little bit to tell her to calm the hell down. That was so embarrassing. Like, this man is a living legend, and even if you don't know who he is or what he's done for music in general, then I mean, even if you don't, I mean, you really shouldn't even be there. But this was classless, unprofessional, and just tacky. And listen, I'm not even the kind of person that gets super involved in red carpet stuff and like dives deep into the red carpet shenanigans like some people do. Some people really like that stuff, you know, but this was too egregious. Like, I had to talk about it. The fact that BabyFace himself had to remove himself because he could tell that y'all really wanted to interview somebody else that y'all were probably more fans of is a travesty. This man has worked too fucking hard to have you two nincompoops try to pull this kind of stunt. It wasn't necessary. Y'all basically said to him, hey, BabyFace, what do you think about music right now? And thank you. Get the fuck out of here. And the reporter in the black gave that weak ass apology talking about, sorry, BabyFace, I'm sorry, and then took the mic and nudged him out the way. But this whole interaction went so viral that the Associated Press had to release an apology this morning on Twitter, and this is what they had to say. So the Associated Press said, we are deeply sorry for cutting our interview with BabyFace short on our YouTube live stream of the Grammys red carpet. We have apologized to him through his representative and to our viewers on the live stream. Now, this came after the reporters went back on TV and apologized for the interruption, but by that time it was too late. This was everywhere. Millions of people saw this, and so much so that another musical legend and Dionne Warwick went to Twitter and reposted and said, 13-time Grammy Award winning Kenneth Babyface Edmonds, am I seeing this correctly? Which had over 4 million views. She then posted under that and put a screenshot of the word decorum underneath the post and tagged the Associated Press. I mean, this was getting dragged so much online that even Khloe Kardashian weighed in on this, and this is what she had to say. This is so disrespectful how BabyFace was treated in this interview. BabyFace has had such a significant impact on the music industry in so many ways. It's maddening to see a legend not get the respect and attention they deserve. He is a pioneer and deserves so much better than this. With decades of groundbreaking work as a songwriter, producer, and performer, he shaped the sound of multiple generations. I love you, BabyFace, and I am forever a fan and thankful for all that you have blessed us with. By the way, what a class act you are. P.S. Big or small, old or new, you don't treat people like this. At least not in my eyes. There's a way to handle this, and this was wrong in my opinion. Now look, it's not every day that you're going to hear me agree with Khloe Kardashian of all people, but she was 100% right. This wasn't a good look for these reporters and the Associated Press as a whole. Like, forget Chappell Roan for a second. Y'all are supposed to be working. Like, y'all are on the clock. So what? There's artists on the red carpet. They're supposed to be there. It's the freaking Grammys. But they're also on the clock. They are also doing their job by being there. You are there to work and interview folks on the red carpet. Like, y'all are supposed to be professionals, not fangirling over the artists that come through. Now look, there's nothing wrong with having a good time, but still do your job. That's what you're there for. I guarantee you, if y'all really wanted to interview her, y'all could have finished up the interview with BabyFace and caught the other artists somewhere else on the red carpet, or have your handlers escort her over to you guys for a quick interview. It's not that hard. I guarantee you she would have come over with the quickness. Celebrities love publicity. They love people fangirling over them. Not to mention that the Associated Press is a big news outlet. So I'm sure her team would have said to her, hey, go do that interview. Go do that interview. It's good press. It's good publicity. Go over there and promote your album or whatever. You know what I mean? So there would have been opportunity there. But to just completely dismiss Babyface like that was just a no-go for me. Now, Babyface himself did respond as classy as you would have imagined him to. And this is what he said. The best part of the night was reconnecting with old friends, meeting new artists, and feeling all the love in the room. That's what I'll remember. That's what it's really about. Music is bigger than any one moment. Much love to everyone who won and everyone out here making great music. Very, very classy, super classy response to a very unprofessional and just straight up indignant group of reporters. And, you know, I wouldn't be shocked if they received some sort of discipline at work for this. And if not, they need to. Now, would I go as far as to say, you know, fire them? I mean, probably not. But what I would say at the very least is you probably won't see them on another red carpet Grammy event again. Probably not another red carpet event at all. I think they just fucked up that opportunity for themselves big time. You know, bring some more seasoned reporters to the forefront when it comes to these kind of events, because this was a shit show. You know, like, how do you do that to a legend like Babyface? Like, y'all better check that man's credentials. And mind you, he's still producing. It's just disrespectful, man. As far as the apologies go, you know, y'all only sorry because y'all got caught. You know, like, the fact that y'all did that live told me all I needed to know. Just unprofessional, bro. Just unprofessional. Like, you over there leaning, you know, you leaning over and then you screaming over top of him. Just, man, it's whatever, man. But that's really all I had to say. You know, it's really all I wanted to talk about. Such a crazy and just tacky thing that happened, and I wanted to give my 2 cents on it. But if you made it this far in the video, don't forget to smack a like on it, and also don't forget to subscribe for the one time. Peace.